Hello everybody. So I pulled 2 cards from my cute ghost deck. This is very interesting. I'm looking at the similarities in these cards this morning and let me just show you. One, you have the Justice card. And notice that he is wearing a crown, he has a sword upright, and he's got the scales over here. And then we have the King of Blades, or this would also be known as the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords also wearing a crown, and he has the sword upright. Now I'm making that comparison for a reason. So, okay. Let me just say, this is the only thing that comes to mind. Like, have you ever heard the term, this may be from a movie, I can't remember what it is. Somebody can remind me if you want. But it's like, kill them all and let God sort them out. Have you ever, I know I've heard that before, but I can't remember what it's from. And I'm not saying go kill them all, but I feel like you've been wronged. The Justice card can also serve as the Karma card. So I'm also thinking karma's a bitch, right? That's the other thing that came to mind when I saw that card. So I was thinking, okay, you're wanting karma to hit somebody pretty hard. Somebody has pissed you off, and when I say kill them all, let God sort them out, I'm not saying like kill anybody by any means. The phrase came to me, and I don't remember what movie or what it's from, but what I'm getting with that is that, yes, someone's upset you, but this card is going to tell you right now, one, balance yourself. I feel like the swords are thoughts and communication, right? But I've always viewed like the scales are about balance, but I always feel like these are cups that are attached to the scales. They don't look like the traditional cups in the, cups card. However, there is some decks where they do look like that. So I always viewed this card personally as, balancing the head with the heart, because the cups represent your emotions. Logic and reason over emotions, or vice versa. So this can go either way. You're angry at somebody, and I feel like it's rightfully so that, you're wondering why people get away with the stuff that they do. I've always wondered that myself. Why is it, bad things happen to good people? Why is it that some of these worst people you can think of, these people that don't seem to have any kind of compassion for others, get away with this stuff? They get away with doing and saying the worst things to other people. It's like, I don't know what to call it. Sorry, let me adjust here. I had my feet up. But there is something about balancing your head and your heart here. Make sure you keep them balanced, because, if we wish harm on others, it's going to come back on us. It may not come back it may not be like karma like we think of it, but, it's going to come back in one way or the other anytime we do that. It's not really good to wish harm on others. But if you want to wish that, in some way, if you want to put your thoughts and intention that karma will even out, or balance out the playing field here, then that's a good way to think about it. I like that idea. So letting karma balance it is perfect. Looking at this, I'm looking at what's in here. So getting to this, here you are. You're the King of Blades or Swords, however you want to view that. If you're embodying this energy, this is somebody who is sitting in this very logical, reasonable, you know how to use your words, very powerful. You're thinking about this. I don't see the scales here, so I feel like you are all in the logic and reasoning. But you may be obsessing about it a bit much in your mind. So get it out of your mind. You don't need to do that. I think this is a reminder that, karma's going to take care of it. I feel like the universe always has a way of balancing things out. I don't want to give it away, but if you've ever I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie, The Lovely Bones. It's kind of a sad movie, but if you've ever seen like that all the way through and you saw the end of the movie, it's funny how, the universe or God or whatever you feel like you want to call it has a way of balancing out some of these horrible people that are, in the world. These people that do bad things and harm others. So it's not up to you. As much as you want it, you got to sit back and allow the universe to do it for you. And I think that will happen, because what goes around comes around. And that person, whatever they did to you, to harm you, to hurt you, to piss you off, you know what? It'll come back on them. And I think the universe finds a way to match it. Exactly. You know, the punishment has to fit the crime. So whatever they did, it's going to come back and bite them in the ass. I promise. It does happen. It takes a while sometimes, but it comes back in a big way later on. And just when you think that it's not going to, you know, it does. If it comes back, it'll happen in 3D, or it'll happen with the universe, it'll happen some way. It'll come back and, you know, they will find themselves not just moving forward and getting to do what they want to whomever they want. So I think this card is just a reminder, like, hey, you don't have to think about it now. You need to find a way. If you put those thoughts and intentions out there, be prepared that this could come back and hit you too. So whatever they did, it's like, release it to the universe, and, you know, it's like, kill them all, let God sort them out. So basically, I think it's really saying, don't kill them, but it's just saying, release it, let God sort them out at this point. Like, let the universe balance it out for you. So you can let it go now. You can give it up. If you need to write down everything and then burn the letter or something symbolically to release it, then that's a really great thing that you can do to let go of that anger or whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. There are rituals that will help you to do that. I think the burning is like one of the best things, because it's kind of satisfying to watch. You write everything you down that's anger, and then you watch your words burn up into the universe. And you know what? Like, I hope you have the day you deserve is perfect. You know, that person will probably have a rough day sometime, somewhere, someday. You don't know when, but it's not up to you anymore. So it's okay to let it go.